I really like the AoSu V7. I think it's a great puzzle. And I've used it for a while, but when I was sent the sample, I was like, what about the other ones? I want to try the other ones. So I reached out to SpeedCube Shop and I said, hey, I need the single track and the triple track because MoYu sent me the double track. And they're like, sure, send it over. Also, get it there. I'll put a link in the description to where you can buy it. And they sent it over and I got those puzzles and I was like, well, let's take it apart first. See how the magnets are different. And then two of them looked the exact same because MoYu did not send me the double track. They sent me the triple track. So if you're wondering, why are you not comparing all three of them? It's because I feel guilty about having two triple tracks and did not want to ask SpeedCube Shop. So, single track versus triple track of the MoYu AoSu. I'm going to just assume that a balanced one would be in the middle, but these are going to be the comparison of these two. First thing I did was take some pieces apart, and what's fascinating is the magnet placement is just different. It's not just adding a second or adding a third. So in the triple track, there are the ones between the edges and the corners. Then there's ones between the edge and the top of the, I'm going to call it the hidden edge piece. And then also another magnet on the foot connected to the hidden edge piece. So there's those ones that are connected at those different spots there, and what's missing are the extra ones between the edge and the other edge. With a single track, there's glue. You can see there's a lot of glue there. It's pretty obvious. And let's go to some solves. So I did a bunch of solves back to back and checked out what one I did better with. So first, as far as feeling, the triple track feels a lot better. It feels more solid. It feels almost more smooth, and I think that just has to do with the weight of it and that it wants to snap into position more. The single track version has a bit more drag to it. When I turn it, it feels like I'm pushing it all the way. There's a click, but I'm just pushing it all the way through. It's definitely how 4x4s have felt for a long time. And this one just feels a lot more smooth. Not that it wants to complete a turn, but it just wants to stay more of a cubic shape. You can tell the difference between them, at least between the single and the triple, because the single has a black screw and the triple has a regular silver one. So as far as feeling, I like the triple track a lot more. The single track is a bit lighter, so if you like a lighter feeling puzzle, that one might actually feel better for you. And let's look at the time. So I'm gonna take out my phone here because I recorded a bunch of times. What I decided to do was back to back and try one and then the other and then one and then the other and then one and then see which one wins, which one got the faster time. And it started pretty bad. I mean, I started with times over a minute. That's not my normal. And after a bunch of solves, I spent a couple hours just doing solves. The triple track got a better time by 52%. 52% of the time, my triple track did better. That's not a big difference, but enough. It's there, at least for my solves. And I'm going to show you a video. This is my best time of 41.66 seconds. I'm not going to tell you which one it is. So at the end, you can look at that and I'll tell you which one afterwards. As far as my average time was 1 second faster on the triple track. My median was like 2.5 seconds faster on the triple track. It was 56 versus 53. These are pretty slow times for me, but I've been out of practice. And the standard deviation, which if you don't know is pretty much just how much the data deviates. If it deviates a lot, it's a high number. If it's a little, it's a small number. And the standard deviation was 8 seconds for the single track and 7.2 seconds for the triple track. So my triple track was more consistent and slightly better times, and just slightly. A few seconds, which is kind of a big thing, I guess. If I was given both of these, I could probably tell which is which, and I definitely like the feeling of the triple track more. It feels much more smooth, and maybe that extra weight is something I like. With that said, this 41-second solve was the single track. I feel like I was able to turn it a little faster just because of that lighter turning. Which one will I use? For sure I'll be using the triple track. I also just like saying triple track. I'll probably say it a few more times today. But that's my comparison of it. They're very, very similar. You'll get near identical times on each. If you're like, I can't afford the triple track, get the single one. If you're like, I'm not sure, get the double. It's somewhere in between. But you're not really going to be hindered much, if at all, by getting one versus the other. I have always been someone that likes a more stable puzzle. I'm also someone that likes a slightly slower puzzle. And this kind of fits that build. It's a great size. I recommend it. It's the one that I prefer to use. So I'll have a link in the description. That's all I got to say about it. I don't really need to add anything else. So thank you for watching. Hit like and subscribe for more content like this in the future. And as always, keep following SpeedCube Review for more news and reviews.
Triple. Correct!